As I was meeting with a friend at her daughter's house, I saw a huge black figure standing in the window, solid black. I couldn't see the face, but I could feel it watching us. About a week later, I saw it again at the house. After speaking with the owner, she said things were still happening at that house, even though it had been cleansed by a preacher. We needed answers. My friend had had a stroke, 2 actually, and had been touched by a demon spirit on our last investigation there. Was it possible that this was the cause of the strokes? Some of the residents at the house had seen exactly the same black figure I had. Some had seen other spirits there as well. Did someone bring in more spirits or demons? Were they summoned or asked to come? Were they sent there? Was anyone there in danger? Or were they simply trying to give someone a message? We were determined to do our best to find answers. Here is our WSP investigation.
Who is the black figure I saw? What is your name? Monster in the house.
Is that what they call you? What is your real name?
What is your name? Were you brought in here? Who brought you in? Are you attached to someone here? Are you here to hurt anyone? How do you know Daniel? Are you kin to him? About his size, except for he's just a little bit taller than him.
Well, kind of the same thing I'm talking about. Well, I don't know.
In this picture, right behind Emma, you can see a man standing there in full figure. I'm not sure who he is, but he is looking straight at us. On the left-hand side, you're going to see a man standing there looking out. He looks like an older man. In the middle, we do believe that is Pat and Kenny, which is kinfolks of theirs. And on the right-hand side, you're going to see another man. In this picture, on the right-hand side, you're going to see a black figure. And then in the middle, you're going to see a man that is in all white rocking across the floor. Now, in this picture, you're going to see Emma and you're going to see Gloria. And right behind them, Emma says she thinks that is Rusty standing there. And right between them, she thinks those are Pat's 3 children that she had lost. In this picture, you can see Daniel. And right behind Daniel, you can see an old man standing there. And he's just watching to see what's going on. In this picture, you can see a man that's white in the very background. But towards the right, you're going to see a demon. And it looks like he is on fire. And he's just coming right out of the wall. In this picture, you can see 2 demons. And they're both right there together on the right-hand side of the picture. In this picture, you can see Emma standing there. And right behind her is a female. And she's watching Emma. And it's like she's trying to put her hands on Emma's shoulders. And you can see that the female, you can see her face, so I know it's not Emma's reflection or her shadow. You can see the woman's face, and she's got like a covering over her head. In this picture, you can see Emma standing there, and right in front of Emma, you will see a Wendigo. You can see its ears, you can see its mouth, and it's staring straight at her. In this picture, right offside the table, right behind the chair, you're going to see the face of an old man. And he's got a mustache and a beard. And he looks probably in his 70s, maybe 60s or 70s. In this picture, at the very top, you can see the Wendigo. And at the bottom, you can see the demon in the cage. In this picture in the mirror, you can see Emma. But then on the left-hand side of her, you're going to see a male. And then on the right, you will see a female as she is entering the room, looking at Emma. Now, in this picture, on the left-hand side that I circled, you can see a dark figure there. On the right-hand side, you will see the reflection of Emma and also the reflection of Gloria. But right behind them, you can see I'm not sure, I think it's a woman standing right behind them. In this picture, you can see a boy and a girl as they're right there in the middle of the room watching. And they're watching an old man, and he's got beard, long hair, and looks like he's maybe wearing a flannel shirt, and he's just sitting there. In this picture, you will see two different spirits there in the hallway, and they are both men. Now, in this picture, you can see Daniel sitting there, and he's petting the dog, but right up above them, you can see a woman, and it looks like she's pregnant, but she's looking back at Daniel. In this picture, you can see Gloria, but you can also see a dark man, and he's holding Gloria. He's got his arms wrapped around her, but you can see his face right there behind her head. And you can see his arm going around her, and you can see his body, like he's got one foot on the ground, and I guess the other is behind her. In this picture, you'll see Gloria standing there, and right behind her is a man, like he's looking up, but he's got his arm going up onto her neck and her shoulder area. In the middle of the picture, you're going to see an orb. Then to the right-hand side, Emma's standing there out of frame, but there is a child that is holding on to Emma's hand. In this picture, you'll see Emma's back towards us, but you'll see Daniel standing there, and there is a man that is laying down between them. He's like he's laying on the couch, and he's got his hand holding Daniel's hand. In this picture, right in the center, you will see a man, and this is a different man. He's kind of a bigger man, and he's probably, I'd say, 50-year-old range, and I'm not sure who that man is. In this picture, you'll see Gloria and you'll see Emma, but right to the right of Emma, there is a man. Now, he's the same one that was between her and Daniel a while ago, and it's the same bigger man. In this picture, you'll see Emma sitting there in the chair, and you can see something is coming through that doorway, and then the other one is like a man with his head laid back, but he's got his hands right on Emma's back. After reviewing all the evidence files, I can say the house is definitely haunted, with both spirits and demons. Demons that were brought in by various people. From my understanding of the audio, Lucifer himself was there, and that is the black figure that I saw when I was at the house beforehand. He also sent several demons there. He specifically wants Emma, Daniel, and a few other souls. Seeing the Wendigos is a very bad omen. They are there for a soul, or for several souls. The demons aren't there to play. They have shown themselves to the youngest child there. She talks about monsters being there. Why didn't the cleansing by the preacher work? Why are they still there? Is there any way they can be banished to give this family a safe home to be in? WSP is planning a return investigation to see if we can get even more answers and to figure out how to keep everyone in the house safe and protected.